At yesterday's impeachment hearing, one of the Democratic witnesses, Professor Pamela Karlan, said something that was so evil, so offensive, so over the line that I can't even see the line anymore, that it's a wonder she wasn't dragged out of there in chains. Take a look at the offending comment.
I'll just give you one example that shows you the difference between him and a king, which is the Constitution says there can be no titles of nobility. So while the president can name his son Barron, he can't make him a baron.
It's a play on words.
Oh my God.
It's a coup. Just
she
kidding.
said his name.
How dare you do a pun?
A pun? A pun. Okay, so this is what Melania said. A minor child deserves privacy and should be kept out of politics. Pamela Karlan, you should be ashamed of your very angry and obviously biased public pandering and using a child to do it. Now, look, admittedly, she's Barron's mom. If anybody gets to have a view, she totally does.
I don't really have a problem with her, standing up for her son or whatever. I mean, it's completely misguided, and she's married to the most craven man in America. But whatever,
and bear in mind she spread the racist birther conspiracy theory.
Barron in mind.
Yeah, it's Barron in mind. If you're one of the parents, then you get to have a view. She's definitely the mom. Trump might be the dad. They get to have a view on this, okay? But everybody piled in. Mike Pence. I just heard at the hearing today, one of the Democrats' witnesses actually used the president and first lady's 13-year-old son to justify their partisan impeachment. Democrats should be ashamed.
Not at all.
Enough is enough.
Not at all.
They used it to justify? Like that was the last bit of evidence needed, was Barron Trump. Now we can impeach.
Because his name also means some sort of monarchic ruler. I don't even know the full definition of Barron here.
It's one of the layers of nobility.
Nobility.
But then the right wing picked it up too. Laura Ingraham, Karlan's cheap shot invoking Barron Trump's name, spelled incorrectly, just lost them any shred of hope that they're going to win this impeachment battle in the court of public opinion. Yes, because Laura Ingraham, she above all else, besides white people controlling literally every aspect of society, but below that, she wants civility, and that's why she is always nice and kind. It's fake. It's all fake.
Yeah, it's all fake
so
outrage
fake.
And manufactured.
This is the sort of stuff that regular people they would look at this and be like, don't lie to me that you care about this. The right says that the left likes to get offended about things.
And the left
This isn't like choosing, exactly.
Which is what Karlan did.
Which happened. So Karlan later said, I want to apologize for what I said earlier about the president's son. It was wrong of me to do that. I wish the president would apologize, obviously, for the things that he's done that's wrong, but I do regret having said that.
Said what? You did a pun. Puns are fun. Bearing that in mind, I will repeat
It's almost in the name.
Right.
So here's the thing. There are jokes that are offensive. There are jokes that seem like they're less jokes than just offensive things. But there is little that bothers me more than people who pretend not to get who the target of a joke is. That joke uses Barron. Barron's not the target. It's not a joke at Barron's offense. It's a joke at Trump's offense, but not Barron Trump's. And everybody gets that. Some people are honest about it, some lie about it, because what the right wants is to distract you from the indisputable fact that the evidence shows that the president used legitimately, lawfully allocated foreign aid money to help extort the Ukrainian government into helping him to win the 2020 election. That's the fact of yesterday. But if you can cover that with, what about the children, then maybe you can get some people to forget about the fact that the president did something that is clearly impeachable.
Snowflakes, they're that concerned about a pun. It's because they're emotional. The way they're reacting to this is the way that they accuse the left of reacting to every joke that they do that is actually offensive on Fox News. Someone like Laura Ingraham is constantly saying racially insensitive at the very minimum things, and then they go, why are you so sensitive? She made a pun with Barron Trump's name. Why you so sensitive? Why so sensitive?
Yes. Yeah, and that should be the end of it. There's no reason why we should have to point out the obvious hypocrisy. Look, yes, I acknowledge generally there's sensitivity about the kids of presidents being brought up. And there was a Republican staffer who was fired for comments about Sasha and Malia. That's true. Rush Limbaugh called Chelsea the White House dog back in the 90s. I'm sure Laura Ingraham would have hated that comment clearly. But like, let's just go quickly through the whole thing. Like, Trump locks up kids. Several kids have died in his watch at the border because he cares so little about them. When she went down to see these kids, she decided to wear a jacket tailor-made to show you how little she cared about that incident. He mocked Greta Thunberg on Twitter, saying she seems like a very happy young girl, looking forward to a bright and wonderful future. So nice to see, because they care about these teens and how they're treated online. Trump cares about young people who are bullied. It's all fake and stupid.
Agreed.
I don't even mean this. I mean everything.
Everything.
It's all fake and stupid. Anyway, the important fact is what we've already discussed. This is just a sideshow. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.